Okay, so we're doing confidence. Sorry, what are these called? Um, meeting 13, lesson 13 of the inference of two means of independent samples. So this week's kind of all been very similar. Not been too hard, but let's go ahead and figure out what we got going with the with these first couple of questions. With number 3 is A and B, because it's, you need a if you look on the wiki, it's going to tell you that in the first couple of paragraphs, it tells you it gives you the what's it called? It gives you the requirements. It should be read about, I think it's in the second paragraph. It says two are independent if knowing which subjects are, and group 1 tells you nothing about which subjects are in group 2.
And for question number 4, I'm not quite sure if I got it right, but I have the test statistic for hypothesis test. Comparing two means with independent sample is a t-score.
T-score.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay.
And then two samples are independent, knowing which subjects are in. Oh, sorry, I went over number 5. I went over. I didn't go over number. I went over number 5, not number 3.
No, it's fine.
4 is the one I went over, but number 3 was A and B because those are the requirements for that. The simple random sample drawn from the population.
Yeah, for number 3, you say what?
It was A and B. It was the two A. And then number 5 is knowing which subject in a group tells you nothing about which subjects will be in group 2.
Perfect.
Okay.
And for question number, what's the degree of freedom? Can you go ahead and tell me what's yours? Because I'm not quite sure if I calculated right.
So what you do is you just put this all in the spreadsheet. 1 and 2, not very hard. What you do is you set those in there. I actually have the other one set up right now. Let me go ahead and change these real quick. 1 second. So it's 1 second. We're gonna go ahead and set this back up. So what you do is you take that first group and you put it in the variable 1 column, which starts at cell A4, and then in cell A5 you put all your information. You copy paste it from the homework, from the group meeting stuff, and then you do the same thing with group 2, and you place that under variable 2, which is in the B5. You put that starting your B5 cell. So then what it asks you is to find the degrees of freedom, which according to let me go ahead and make sure I got this all set up properly. So we're trying to find that the mu1 is less than mu2. So we'll change that real quick in the type of test, which is a less than, and that makes your what is it called? The degrees of freedom, the DF, 37.996.
Okay, you say it's 37,996?
Yeah. So you put the two groups. You put them in. You put group 1 and variable 1 in that column, and then you put group 2 in the variable 2 column. And then we'll set the type of test to a less than test, and that'll give you a degree of freedom of 37.996.
Okay. And for the standard deviation for list 2, I don't know if I got it right, but it's 206.3637. Is that right?
Let's see, for the standard deviation for list 2 was 206.637.
Yep. Okay. And for the test statistic, I got 260.059. Is that right?
The test statistic is the T, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that then the negative?
Oh, yeah.
negative 0.434.
So when he did, like everything just like
0.434.
Negative. It's a negative.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
These, like ugly spots in the skin.
And then the
Wait,
p-value.
it's gonna be negative 0.434, right?
Yeah, that's what you have in the table, right? That's what you've set up in the spreadsheet.
Yeah. So it's minus, right? It's -1, right?
So they were not.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they were not.
Como menos 1.4 punto, perdón.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's negative 0.34.
Y el hombre pudo fácilmente atacar.
And let me see. I'm pretty sure I can send you a message.
Pero los 20 metros, exhausto,
Nope.
tendido de pecho.
Wrong one. I didn't want to click that. All right. I'll send you a text message right now.
Okay.
So the rivers took him to the Brazilian coast.
And for the p-value, I got 0.100. Is that right?
I got 0.333.
333.
Because when you place it in there,
Uh-huh.
the p-value is we're going to do a less than. Did you make sure you change the type of test? Because that generally affects what it's going to be.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Oh.
But after 20 meters, exhausted, he just fell.
-0?
No. So the one I just sent you was for the
For the test statistics, right?
Yeah, the test statistics.
Okay. Minus 0.434.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
And then the p-value.
0.333, right?
Yeah, that's what it is in the.
Okay.
That's what you got in the.
And then I put fail to reject. Is that right?
Yeah, I put fail to reject as well.
Okay.
And then suppose your alternative hypothesis is mu1 is not equal to mu2.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure we change that, which makes it a 0.667.
Mm-hmm.
Which still are obviously they don't equal, so we reject the null hypothesis.
Okay, cool. I got the same.
Okay, cool. So the next one is kind of just a similar thing. For the first one, it's number 12. I got that the mu1 is not equal to mu2, which you can see that when you look over. It says you suspect a freshman from Utah cooked dinner for themselves a different number of times than the freshmen of Colorado.
Okay.
Mu1 does not equal mu2.
Yep, I got the same for that one.
Okay. And then the test statistic for this one, let me go ahead and just change a couple things on. So I put the information back into the spreadsheet. And so for the test statistic on this one, because they're not equal, is going to be 0.845.
0.845, right?
Yeah.
And the p-value?
P-value is going to be, you're going to round this, you're going to have to round this one up, but it's 0.411.
And you reject?
You reject the null hypothesis because they're not equal.
Okay. And the last one was the one that I was telling you that I have some issues.
So you have the spreadsheet pulled up with the new information, right?
Yeah, wait, because I got the wrong one. Sorry. Wait. You know, I'll take care of this one later if you want me to.
Well, we can just go over it. That's actually really not hard. If you have the two-sample t-test tab pulled up, and you have that information on, it says where you get your where you get your test statistic and your degrees of freedom, your p-value, and then all the way to the right there, it gives you your confidence intervals. And then you just got to make sure your confidence level in the middle box is changed to 0.95. And that confidence interval will be given to you right there.
Oh, okay.
You see that?
Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
Teoría, menta, inspiración. Okay, so
Okay, what do you have for that?
sunset, so it was like now
Did you pull that up? Were you able to pull that up?
Yeah, what do you have?
For the lower end was negative
-2.214.
2.214.
Strong.
Well, let me see.
Like chill on his body, and then like all of a sudden he had this energy, so like he could like get up his.
Just make sure you copy and paste those two groups. Group 1 into variable column 1.
And the group 2.
Into variable 2. Make sure right next to that, there's the one that says summary statistic that doesn't have anything in it. There's one underneath that where you change your test type or your type of test. And then above that it says the confidence level. You change that. You want to make sure that they're not, the type of test is set to not equal. And then if you look down at the bottom right-hand side of the last box, it'll give you the confidence interval.
You say you have minus, well, because I have minus 2.214.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have. And then what do you have for the upper end?
Wait. Let me change something because it's not giving me the same. It's giving me 3.469. It's not even close. I don't think so.
Did you put in the two from the? Did you put in the? Are you working with the second set of data about the freshman students from Colorado and Utah?
Yeah. This is the second one that I have in there for freshman student from Colorado and Utah. Yeah. It's probably because the thing is my spreadsheet and my Excel thing it hasn't been working good today. Because I was changing a couple of things in my other class, and it was giving me the wrong one. I'll take care of that later. Don't worry. So. Just
okay. So actually, I just went through it and I submitted it, and there's a couple here that I actually got wrong, which number 11, when you put it in, you failed to reject it.
Oh.
And then number 15 also has failed to reject. But 16 is negative 2.214.
Wait, number what you say?
Number 11.
You failed to reject it.
Is you failed to reject it. And then 16 or then 15, you also failed to reject it.
15?
Yeah.
Oh. And what do you have? You got the 16 right?
Yeah, I got 16 right.
What is minus 2 and what else?
It's negative 2.214, and the upper bound is 5.41 or 5.147.
Okay. Let me check this out. Oh, I got one wrong.
Which one did you get wrong?
I just clicked it wrong.
Oh,
Number 3. I put as just a sample random sample. It's okay. I just tired, man.
It's basically everything we've done, just in a different form. It's nothing really too hard. You just gotta make sure you read the spreadsheet right and make sure you have everything set in there.
Yeah, that's probably what I did wrong. Because the thing is, when you type all the things in Excel right, as you say, you're gonna get the right answer always. So.
All right, sounds good. All right, well, we'll see you on Tuesday then, man.
Okay, take care, buddy.
Later, brother.
Okay.
Bye.